about your instrument of choice. What is the best instrument?
The best guitar.
The best guitar that the best plays? Well, that would be a 68 Precision that looks like a Telecaster. And it's a lovely bass. I put a lot of miles on it. It's very solid and very reliable. It's something you need in this day and age, especially if you're getting on a plane and doing weekend warrior type of, gigs. And, I'm grateful to have it. It doesn't
So you're still traveling with a 67. You're taking it with.
Yeah, I take it with, on some gigs, not all. But the fact is all the oxygen is blown out of the wood, so it doesn't want to be a tree anymore. And it's a solid piece of, wood. So the sustain on it is great, which means, when you hit the strings and you let them ring, and, for the people who don't kind of know that term, it's, I don't want to be, too, like I know what I'm talking about. But anyway.
Of course you do.
Come on now. So you have a lot of great instruments in your, thing. I mean, I'm very humbled that you would ask me to come and,
Absolutely. I mean, this next book coming up's got a lot of incredible bass players in it. Chris Squire, Mike Starr.
I mean, just to be mentioned in that circle. What are you kidding me? I'm humbled. You take a check.
We're giving respect to the 4 strings.
It's my honor, take a check. Come on, man. It's my honor to really show the wear and tear details of these instruments that are iconic, that your fans love to
That's
see
true.
up close and personal because they don't get to. You're on stage where I get to show details in the back of the instrument and the striking, how you place things that the player leaves behind.
That's true.
On the instrument. And you're saying like, oh, cool, like Chris Squire's bass or whatever. You'll be able to look at it and see things that might inspire you.
Are you kidding? I mean, that art form in that medium, it happens in all kinds of ways, whether it's video medium, whether it's social media, whether it's, instruments and stuff. I mean, it warms my heart knowing that was crafted and it's brought so much to so many people. It means so much to so many people. I mean, my DNA is all over that thing, and I'm grateful. At the same time, it's like it makes me sound, better than I am.
Well,
It's inspirational,
Those basses have history on them. Like, tell us a little bit if there's any stories you have with your time with Lion and Dio with those with that bass.
I was in Switzerland in Lausanne one time. We were playing a gig, and the place had really bad wiring, so there's a lot of ground loops and hums, and it really made it for a hard performance. You're like, oh man. So my tech and I, that was at sound check. We opened it up, and the bass wasn't properly grounded for the power that was coming through the circuit and whatever. So we took a Swiss beer can and we flattened it, used as metal, touched the ground to the metal, put it back in the cavity of the bass, and it worked tremendously.
Wow. So I'll tell you my story, and it's a bass story. I was in London shooting Jimmy Page's Double Neck. And because I was close by England to Athens, Greece, I sent to Roger Waters, who was doing the wall tour. I said to his office, hey, I'm in England. I could actually make the trip over there if Roger's willing to let me shoot his bass. And he said yes. So we flew over there, and I took my power cords, my power pack for conversion of my lights with me to Athens. I get there, I'm in the Olympic Stadium, we're underneath the wall, getting ready, I go to plug in, the power source is different from the UK to Athens, so I called this big battery pack for nothing. And so I had to shoot his bass underneath the wall on a road case with those dangling like caged light bulbs.
Yes, I do.
Underneath the stages. That one light is all I had for Roger Waters' bass, and it's cool because it's really moody. It's yellow lighting, and you can see the pick guard that his tech takes a black Sharpie every night and lines it so that the white doesn't show because he wants black on black on black, and you can see that with that lighting.
That's such an iconic bass too. I mean, the amount of recordings that bass has done, because he's had it since the early 70s. I'm pretty sure that one might have even recorded Dark Side of the Moon. I'm sure it recorded Wish You Were Here, or what's that record? That white record, Welcome to the Machines on it. Anyway, and Animals, thank you, Wish You Were Here, yeah. So That's great. You know, I mean, to me, I would just like to, you know, get some vibe off of it. You know, it's like let me just smell the aura. You know what I mean?
I got to open up Jimmy Page's double neck case. Talk about smell the aura.
Yeah.
You know, and just to hover over these incredible instruments and that bass, it's just it's a joy.
It is. I mean, it's to be respected. It's you know, it's certainly not, you know, something that you tolerate. You celebrate. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and immortalized in these pages. The Smithsonian Library has acknowledged my first book that's come out.
Congratulations,
so, you know,
that's great.
These guitars are being immortalized, and so many have even passed on since I've started. You know, Johnny Winter, I've got his bass, his guitar, Firebirds, and Chris Squire's bass, and you know, so I'm B.B. King and Jimi Hendrix are going in the next book.
I mean, I can't believe I'm mentioned in the same breath. I'm humble. I'm not worthy. It's great.
Hey, well, we appreciate your humility and stopping by.
Oh, absolutely.
You're a veteran musician.
Oh,
this is what
you're kind,
you do.
Lonn.
This is what you do.
You take checks too?
I'm a writer. I don't make any money.
I know. Okay.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thanks, Jerry.